falling. Just please don't move. Please don't fall. Okay. So, I wonder if that's like not pleasing to the eye. I'm so nervous this is gonna fall. Alright.
Just don't make any sudden movements with the table.
Okay. So first I want you to start off with who you are. I'm not gonna put my voice in this part, but tell me like who you are, where you're from, your major, and your year. And just go.
I'm Maggie Tyndall. I am from Northeast Philadelphia. I'm a freshman here at St. Joe's, and I'm a communications major.
Cool. Tell me a little bit about your high school and what it was like.
So I loved my high school. I went to St. Hubert Catholic High School for Girls in Philadelphia, and a major part of that for me, like why I loved it, was because I had amazing best friends who I met from the theater department, which was like the most important thing to me my whole 4 years there.
Okay, so I was just going to ask what kind of extracurriculars you did. Obviously the theater department, but could you tell me a little bit more about the theater?
So we had, because it was an all-girls school, there was one show a year in the fall, and so I did all 4 of those, and then I did all 4 of the shows at our brother's school, Father Judge, and then I did drama club every year.
Oh, cool. Where did your interest in musical theater begin?
It kind of stemmed from me being forced to. At first I did my first show because all my friends were kind of doing it, so I was just kind of like, oh, I'll do it because of that. But I guess my mom kind of thought that I loved doing it because I did it because my friends were in it, and so she had me just keep doing camps, and eventually when like I was in high school, I just learned to love it a lot.
What kind of camps were these theater camps?
So I did 3 theater summer camps. 2 were at my grade school and 1 was at my high school. And so they were all kind of like variety kind of shows where you did like little skits or just songs from random shows and stuff like that. And that's kind of where I got my first solo too, because before that I didn't really sing in front of anyone. And so from those shows I got that.
Cool. So do you still feel, are you like more comfortable singing in front of people?
110%.
Really?
So much better.
Could you sing in front of me now?
Sure.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
I really can.
You can?
Yeah. I just have to think of a song to sing.
Okay. I'm putting you on the spot. Just
No,
like
it's
those.
good. It's good. I'll sing Good Morning Baltimore from Hairspray. That was my song. Oh, 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 woke up today, feeling the way I always do. Oh, 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 hungry for something that I can't eat. Then I hear that beat, that rhythm of town starts calling me down. It's like a message from high above. Oh, 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 pulling me out to the smiles and the streets that I love. Good morning, Baltimore. Every day's like an open door. Every night's like a fantasy. Every sound's like a symphony. Good morning, Baltimore. And someday when I take to the floor, the world's gonna wake up and see Baltimore and me.
That was so good.
Thank you.
I did not know that. Oh my gosh. That was so good.
Thank you.
Wow. How do you think, tell me the importance of Good Morning Baltimore to you.
So, I mean, I always loved Hairspray.
Yeah.
Because when I was 7, that came out, and Zac Efron was in it. And so when I was like 6, 7, and 8, that's when High School Musical was coming out. So he was like the most popular thing. So you had to like watch everything he was in. So I always just watched it, and I just loved the songs from it. And then when I did my first camp at my high school, that was the song they gave me. So that was the first song I ever sang at my high school on the stage. Yeah.
That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you do an amazing job at it. So,
Thank you.
I get why musical theater is such your thing.
Yeah.
But how do you think it has influenced your life? Besides the fact that you just love it, How do you think it plays a role in your life?
So I definitely, like I said before, I had stage fright, but I also like wouldn't talk to anyone. Like my parents would be like, "Oh, we're gonna order food," and they'd ask me to call, and I wouldn't. Like I wouldn't talk to anyone. And now I'm a communications major because I like to talk all the time. So it's like really has completely changed my life. I'm a completely different person. I'll talk to anyone, and I'll be friendly with anyone. Like I just will like go up to random people and be like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" It just has made me like completely open.
Oh, that's great. I can totally see how you're very extroverted. So
Yeah. I was the exact opposite before I did theater.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think your favorite play was, or your favorite role?
So I love Beauty and the Beast. I've loved everything about it. Belle is my favorite princess, and when I was a junior, I was Mrs. Potts in Beauty and the Beast. And so that was my absolute favorite, because even though I wasn't Belle, who obviously is my favorite, I still got to be part of it, and it was so much fun.
Wow. Well, do you hope to continue doing musical theater throughout college?
Yes, totally. I auditioned for Next to Normal. Unfortunately, I did not make it, but that's because it's a small cast. I'm a freshman. I'm not a musical theater major, but you know, things happen. But in the spring, they're doing Beauty and the Beast, so I'm hoping that because it's my favorite and because I know the whole show and I have experience in it, that I can get that.
You have to go out for it.
Yeah, I'm totally.
Well, I hope you get it. Thank you for this interview.
Thank you.
I really hope this camera doesn't fall right now. Okay.
I feel like my ears are so red.